Huawei flagships have stood out from the crowd over the past couple of years thanks to their cameras. And if leaked Mate 40 and Mate 40 Pro renders and the CAD renders are anything to go by, the next set of Huawei flagships could blow the competition away. The Huawei Mate 40 and Mate 40 Pro, which are expected to arrive in the coming months, seems to be an almost perfect blend of the popular Huawei Mate 30 Pro and P40 Pro design languages. Huawei has taken the similar circular camera model that graced the Mate 30 series last year and made it quite big, and it reminds me of the Nokia Lumia 1020 from 2013. The bump houses 3 large sensors and an unknown 4th sensor. In my guess, it's either a laser autofocus setup or 3D time-of-flight sensor. No camera specs have been leaked as of now, but Huawei usually throws everything it can in the camera department, so it's certainly gonna be a beast of a camera. The next thing we can see is a huge waterfall display. It's beautiful, and the buttons pushed to the very edge of the frame like the Mate 30 Pro, which is a bit of an uncomfortable approach. Well, Huawei adopted curved screen displays on the flagship Mate 20 Pro 2 years ago. Since then, they have made this a trademark design feature of the Mate series and also the P series. There are very important differences between the two Mate 40 models, however. The standard model settles for a 6.4-inch display with subtle curves. The Pro model goes all out with a waterfall display that measures in at 6.7 inches. In both cases, those are coupled with slim bezels and extra wide punch hole for 2 selfie cameras. Well, that's a beautiful design. Let's come to the bad news. Well, we all know Google has already restricted Huawei from using its apps and services due to US government's orders. US also requires manufacturers using American technology to seek explicit permission before selling semiconductors to Huawei. TSMC has already confirmed it's no longer taking orders from Huawei, and this makes the future of Kirin chips uncertain. But then, Huawei has accepted defeat and said that Kirin chips just can't be manufactured any longer. This is a huge loss for the company. TSMC will ship all the previous orders of the Kirin 1020 chip, the chip that will probably power the upcoming Mate 40 by September 14. The chip is apparently based on the 5nm process like the Snapdragon 875G. The Kirin 1020 is tipped to boast a 50% performance gain over the Kirin 990. Huawei has also confirmed that the Mate 40 will be last phone to feature an in-house chip. In-house silicon has its own advantages such as better integration and a lower cost. So what will happen to the Huawei's subsidiary Hisilicon? So Hisilicon became the first Chinese company to be included in the list of top 10 semiconductor makers earlier this year. Now the subsidiary will not be designing any more chips, so ultimately it might shut down. That's sad. Qualcomm is reaching to BIS for approval to make chips for Huawei next year. Otherwise, Huawei's upcoming phones will be using MediaTek chips. Let's see. Now, before moving on to good news, please subscribe this channel and like this video. I appreciate that. According to a leaker via Gizmo China, a recent Oppo meeting has revealed the existence of Snapdragon 860. It will be a lighter version of the Snapdragon 865 SoC. If that's indeed the case, it will be based on the 7nm manufacturing process and it will support 5G connectivity. Qualcomm has slowly been hiking up the prices of its premium 800 series chips, and that's the reason why Google Pixel 5 will feature a Snapdragon 765G processor. Both Google and Oppo are believed to be working on their own custom SoCs, while Google's chip is expected to make a debut next year with the Pixel 6, and I'm very excited about that. But Oppo's plans aren't that clear. If Oppo manages to come out with its own chip, OnePlus and Vivo might ditch Qualcomm too. It looks like Qualcomm's new strategy is to release 3 versions of its flagship chip each year. So yeah, if you like this episode and quality presentation, please hit the like button, please do subscribe or watch my other videos. Bye and take care.